Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, you're welcome. Please do well to subscribe, like and share my videos. This is the continuation of the video I uploaded last time, and this is the sewing part. Please let's go on and let me show you how to sew from the scratch. Thank you. Please subscribe. So the first thing I'll be doing is to cut the pattern on my fabric. As you can see, I added ½ inch at the upper part, 1 inch at the flap, 1 inch there, 1.5 at the down part, and 1 inch on the side. And I did the same thing on the back part. ½ inch there, 1 inch, 1 inch there, 1 inch, and 1.5 inch at the down part. So the next thing I'm doing is to cut my pocket. So the length of my pocket is 10 inches and the width is 9 inches. So this is the right face and that is the wrong face. You place it like that. Then I take this is the right and that is the wrong side. Yes, this is the wrong side and this is the right side. So I'll be placing it just like this by the side and make sure that they are matching. And that upper part, I'm sure they cannot match, as you can see, because there is a curve around that place, so they cannot match. So I'll be trimming off the excess around that side so it can be equal. There's a curve around our hip area. So the next thing I'll be doing now is to flip it. I hope you can see the way I'm trying to separate that side from the other side. So you separate it just like this. You separate it like this, then you place it like this. Yes, you place it like this. Make sure that they are matching very, very well. Please take your time and make sure that they are matching so there will not be excess on one part than the other. So I'll be measuring 2.5 inches on this part, 2.5 inches for my pocket, 2.5 inches for the width, and the length will be 6.5 inches. 6.5 inches on that part, as you can see. So I'll be connecting the lines now. I'm connecting the lines. You can give it any shape that you desire. Any shape you like, you can give it. So this is how I'll be connecting it. So after connecting it now, I'll be cutting it off. Please ensure that these are matching very well. And you can give it any desired curve that you want. So I'll be cutting it out now. Just like so. Yes, so I'm done cutting it now. Then I will just watch the way I'm going to. Yes, you take it this way. You fold it. That's the good side, and this is the wrong side. So you place it like so, and then you place the upper part, the front part, you place it like this. Just place it like this. Please take your time and make sure that you are placing it well. So you place it like this, and after placing, I'll do the same thing to the second area. So I'll be using the pockets, one pocket to cut the other pocket, and this is they are facing each other. Right side is facing the right side of the fabric. So please make sure that they are matching by the side before you cut. Please ensure that they are matching. I'm trying to take my time to make sure that they are matching so that there won't be any excess around anywhere. So you cut it off like this and you cut this side like this too. And that's it for the pocket. So I'll be cutting the second part of the front part. I'll be using the one I've cut, the pocket area, to cut the second one too now. As you can see, please make sure that they are matching very well before you cut. So I'm trying to match it well. They are matching now. That's the good face facing the good face. The right side facing the right side. Anyhow, so you cut it off just like so. And that's it. So the next thing I'll be doing now is to take one of my pockets, flip it. That's the good side. Flip it just like this. The part that is facing me is the wrong side. That's the part facing me. The good side is the one that is inside. Please take your time to watch the video very well so that you can understand. And then you match it like this. So after matching it like this, watch the way I'm going to flip it round now. So after matching it like this, I'm going to flip it round. This is what it's going to look like after sewing. So I'm going to flip it round now so that I can go and take the... You can see the way I'm flipping it now. So just place it like so. Then I'm going to take in 1/2 inch here. I'm going to sew 1/2 inch. Sew it round 1/2 inch. And I'll be back. So here is it after I'm done sewing the 1/2 inch. I'm done sewing the 1/2 inch, as you can see, and it's coming out nice already. So you place it like this. Please take your time and make sure that you are placing it well. Place it very, very well, and make sure that they are matching both by the side and at the top part. Please ensure that they are matching. You can use pin to hold it if you like. So after placing it now, then you run a stitch through that place with 1/4 inch. Just a tiny stitch just to hold it down. 1/4 inch to hold it down on that part and by the side as well. So I'm done holding it now, and I've done the same thing on the second part. As you can see, it is already coming out nice, looking okay. So that's the pocket. As you can see, I've ironed it and I've done the same thing on the second part, just like so. Our short knicker is already coming out nice, as you can see. So the next thing I'll be doing now is to place it on each other that way, and I'll be running a stitch through the flap area with my allowance. Whatever allowance you use in cutting that you added, whatever allowance you have added is what you're going to use to run the stitch. So I added 1 inch allowance, and I'm going to use 1 inch to run it through and do the same thing on the second part now. And I'll be back. So here is what I have after I'm done. And our short is almost ready. So I'll be placing it on each other just like this. Then I'll be running a stitch. Make sure that they are matching by the side. You can use a pin to hold it down. And I'll be running a stitch through the side with my allowance, through the side down, and the same thing I'll be doing through the second side down, just like so. And then I'll be going to the flap area. I'll match the center part like that, and I'll run a stitch through the side and the second side with my allowance. Please do not hold in more than your allowance so that you can have a correct measurement. So I'm done doing that now, and as you can see, I'm done with that. You can see, so that I held in our 1.5 inch allowance at the down part. I held it in, and this is what we have. So the next thing I'll be doing now is to hold in our darts. As you can see, our short is coming out nice. So I'll be holding in the darts now, and I'll show you the outcome. So I'm done holding in the dots, and this is what we have: 3 inches here, 3 inches here, 4 inches here, and 4 inches here. So the next thing I'll do now is to measure what we have around the band area, because remember we are going to be adding in 1.5 inch band. So I'm going to measure what we have around the waist, measuring, and what we have there is about 36 inches. So now we're going to be making a band. So I'm just marking a starting line, mark my starting line there, and 36 divided by 2 is 18, and 18 divided by 2 is 9. So 9 is a quarter of the band. So I'll be marking 9 inches just like this, 9 inches just like this. Then after marking the 9 inches, I'll mark it at the up there, connect the lines, and that is the midpoint of the band. So I'll be coming up by 1.5 inch, which is the length for the band. 1.5 inch, the length for the band. So I'll mark the 1.5 inch at this area as well. Then I'll connect the lines. So this side I'm marking now is the front part. The front part. So this place now is going to be the back part. So I'll come up first by 1 inch. Then I'll mark our 1.5 inch. Please ignore this point I'm marking now. Ignore it, please. So I'll connect the lines now. I came up by 1 inch at the back part because by the time you hold your knicker by now, you will see that the back is higher than the front. So we need to raise it higher a little bit than the front. That is why we are going up by 1 inch there. And this is how it came out. So now we are going to cut it. This is the middle point, and that middle point is going to be on fold. Please, when you're cutting, make sure that it is on fold when you're cutting. So that's the front area, and this is the back area. So the next thing I'm doing now is cutting it out. Please watch the way I'm cutting it. I'll cut it out like that so that the front can be higher than the back. Please kindly subscribe, like, and share my video. God bless you as you do so. So this is what we have. And I'm done cutting it on the fabric. As you can see, this side is on the folded part. And I've added 1/2 inch round at the upper part and at the down part. So the next thing I'll be doing now, you can see that I cut 2 bands. Please, you're cutting 2. So that you can turn it. I'm going to use one to turn it, just like the way you cut your normal band. You're going to turn it and then pipe it on the material. So this is what I was done, piping it, and as you can see, it came out. So I'm sure you enjoy my video. Please kindly subscribe, like, and share my video so that can encourage me to make more videos. Thank you for watching. God bless you, and I'll be hoping to see you next time. Thank you. I hope you like the shots. Thank you. Bye.